Articuno counter guide in Pokemon Go to help you max out this shiny shadow takedown in Pokemon Go. So, welcome to the Trainer Club. Here we go! Welcome back, everybody. Are you guys ready for Shiny Shadow Articuno coming to Pokemon Go this weekend, the next weekend, and the following weekend for a grand total of 3 on the 10th, the 11th, the 17th, and the 18th, and the 24th and the 25th. I hope you guys are ready for this. It's going to be an absolute blast. And I do have the best of the best video that is already out if you want to check it out up here in this playlist, which will also feature the Articuno Excellent Throw tutorial, which if you guys do want that, that's going to be valuable to you guys. All right, so here we go. Articuno is going to be a flying and an ice type Pokemon, which means it is going to have a double weakness to rock, which is going to be what we do exploit when taking it down. And it will also be single weak to steel, fire, as well as electric. So those are other things that you can use, but preferably the rock, because a weaker rock Pokemon, since it's double weak, will be stronger than a very strong steel type Pokemon, which is a very impressive place to be. This Pokemon maxes out at 1,450. It has an attack of 192, a defense of 236, and a stamina of 207. So it's a pretty even keeled Pokemon. But for this Pokemon, as far as its movesets go, it is going to get 2 ice moves for its quick moves, which are going to be Frost Breath as well as Ice Shard. And then it will get Blizzard, Icy Wind, Ice Beam, as well as Ancient Power. Under normal conditions, every condition but 2 conditions, it will be 1747, or it will be weather boosted in either windy weather or snowy weather. More than likely, most of us will be getting that windy weather all the way to level 25 at 2179. And then we need to know how many trainers is it going to need to take down this Pokemon. According to Pokebattler, it will take 2.79 trainers. Just remember, if the things act as did Mewtwo did, which it should, that would mean that this Pokemon is going to get enraged. So you will need these purifiable gems if it still acts as such. With these purifiable gems, you will be able to take down the Articuno and subdue it to be able to take it down under normal speed, but it will still make it pretty challenging. Just remember, it's better to have more trainers than not enough trainers. And another reminder is that you cannot remote raid these Pokemon. So unfortunately, you will have to have a group in person to be able to take it down. So before we get into the counters, let's talk about the Mega Pokemon that we can use. We can use Ice types and we can use Flying types. For the 2 combinations, we have a couple of these Pokemon. For the Flying types, we do have Pidgeot, Pinsir, Aerodactyl, Mega Charizard, as well as Salamence. And the Pokemon to use here, my recommendation, is going to be Aerodactyl. The reason being is that Aerodactyl is a flying type and it is a rock type combination. It will be the top Mega to use. But if you don't have this one at Mega level 3 and you can't use it as a dual type, XL Candy Yielder, and a Raid Boss Battler, what I also suggest is that you do look to Ice types. You should have a Mega Abomasnow at level 3 because that one's been out for quite a while, or we could also use the Mega Glalie. Okay, the Megas are covered, so now what are going to be the top attackers in the game to take down this Pokemon? In the #1 spot is going to be Shadow Tyranitar with Smackdown and Stone Edge. Smackdown is going to be the Calm Day move, so it will require an Elite TM if you did not evolve it during Calm Day, and if you did not and you have a couple of them that you do need to get the evolution on, you can wait until December for the wrap up to evolve. And technically that is spot number 2 because spot number 1 is going to be the Mega T-Tar, but that one is not out yet. In spot number 3, we do have the Aerodactyl with Rock Throw and Rock Slide. In spot number 3, we're going to have Smackdown and Rock Slide on the Rampardos. That is going to be a budget counter, a very easy counter to be able to play with because we have had research days and many things with this Pokemon to be able to yield us a lot of XL Candy here. In the next spot, I do not agree with this Pokemon. This is going to be Smackdown and Meteor Beam on Shadow Aggron. The reason why I don't really agree with this Pokemon is because if you look at the seconds to take it down, it's 820 seconds, which is slower than a lot of these, but since it is Steel and Rock type, it's going to have a lot of resistance here. Then in the next spot, we're going to look at one of my favorite Pokemon, which is going to be the Rock Wrecker, and Smackdown Rock Wrecker being the Calm Day move for this Rhyperior. It is a great Pokemon here to be able to use. Bulky and great. And then next we do have Smackdown and Rock Slide on the Terrakion, followed by Shadow Omanite with Rock Throw and Rock Slide. In spot number 9, we do have Gigalith with Smackdown and Meteor Beam, followed by the regular Tyranitar with Smackdown and Stone Edge. And then we actually have 2 Pokemon here that are going to be not recommended by me, which is going to be Mega Aggron, followed by the Mega Blaziken. Both these Pokemon are okay, but at the same time, we have more effective Megas as we already did check out. And then we do have Aurorus and Aggron, regular form, and then we have Tyrantrum coming next, and then followed by the Shadow form of the Metagross. And think about this, how strong is the Shadow Metagross? Extremely strong. And it is going to be in the 16th spot overall because that just shows how powerful these double weaknesses are when exploiting them. So those are going to be all the counters, and then what are going to be the weather conditions that we do need to keep our eyes out for? Well, #1 condition is going to be partly cloudy weather. The best condition for us because this is going to boost all of our rock-type Pokemon to take down the Shadow Articuno the fastest. Not only that, we are also can look out for sunny weather or snowy weather, which is going to take down this Pokemon fast as well. And then we can also look for rainy weather for the electric type boost. For the Articuno, snowy weather will boost it all the way to level 25, or also the windy weather will boost it to level 25. Snowy weather will be really the only place that you're going to get boosted moves for this Pokemon, because the only other condition which is going to be the partly cloudy weather for the ancient power. However, at the same time, I just want to point out that this Pokemon obviously does get ice moves. Mega Aerodactyl, as the most recommended Pokemon and the strongest Pokemon, is going to be susceptible to these ice moves. So that's going to be something to take into account. So guys, that is going to do it. Shiny Shadow Articuno in Pokemon Go. Let's take it down. Let's enjoy ourselves and have fun. Good luck out there, everybody. Thank you to all my likers, commenters, subscribers, Patreon members. Everybody takes your support, subscription, and participation to the next level. I'm going to see you guys out in the next video. Peace. I want to take this time to thank everybody who supports me in every facet. It means the world to me, and an extra special thank you to all my Patreons. I greatly appreciate the extra support to continue to allow me to pursue Pokemon Go full time, allowing me to create my daily video uploads in the most timely fashion for everyone's benefit. Plus, I get the amazing experience of sharing my creative processes behind the scenes and raiding all around the globe with select upper tiers. Thank you everybody for being a part of the Trainer Club. You all mean the absolute world to me, and I will see you guys out on the next video.